Yeah, hello and welcome to another update about VeChain. VeChain also close to making a lower low today. Just want to talk about why VeChain is currently finding support here, where it currently is at around 4.5 cents, and really wanted to re-emphasize here the importance of that target area that I think is still relevant and that we hopefully will hold. So VeChain is currently also in the completion of its wave C correction. It's already come below the wave A, which was sitting at around 5.7 cents here. That was back in July. As expected, we made a wave B and a wave C, in which we are. That will also be the completion of a wave 2. Now, a wave 2 correction normally comes down quite low. It normally comes down into the area between the 0.887 fib level and the 0.786. Now, the 0.786 was already above the wave A, which I obviously acknowledged, and therefore reduced the target area here down below the wave A, because otherwise we wouldn't have come down below wave A in a wave C, and the wave C should always come below the wave A in an ideal scenario. Now, this target area is sitting between 3.3 cents and 5.7 cents. Now we're already in the midst of it, in the middle. I would expect we are going to see the 3.3 cents, but what we need to see there is a strong reaction. If we don't see a strong reaction by the buyers here, there is of course a risk we could drop even lower. I personally don't expect it at the moment. I personally don't expect it, but I hope that with this scenario that we had on the charts here, I could prepare you for what is coming, which was much lower prices. I think we talked about it, well, around 15 cents. I think at some point in November I put that scenario here on the chart, and yeah, I mean, it seemed very unrealistic that we would ever see a 4 or 5 cent VeChain again, but there we are, you know. And I think we're going to see the 3.3 cent VeChain if the Bitcoin sell-off is going to continue, which is currently looking like that. Now, if we lose that, I really have to look at the chart again, but you've got some more support levels down there at around 2 cents, these previous highs and these previous lows. But I would say we're going to see the turnaround in this area. At the latest at 3.3 cents, then we should see a turnaround. Now, why do we find here currently support? And we can do that by using the Fibonacci levels, and we start at the top of the wave B here, yeah, and we go all the way down to the here, that previous low. And I think what we're seeing here is just that we're hitting here the 1.272 Fibonacci extension of that impulse down, which is basically here at 4.5 cents. So obviously the C wave here is an impulse down, yeah. A is an impulse, B is corrective, C is another impulse consisting of 5 subwaves typically, and therefore I think that is what we're seeing here, just a bit of a stop before we see the final move down into the 0.887 fib level. I think we might see here, if Bitcoin stops its correction for now and moves up in that wave C that I talked about in the Bitcoin video, we could see VeChain move up a little bit, maybe even all the way up to yeah, maybe the previous wave A low here at around 5.7 cents before we see the final sell-off. That could then take us to 3.3 cents, and then hopefully we're going to find a way out of this and could see new all-time highs, obviously away from 3.3 cents all the way to possibly 45 cents or even higher. Will not happen in one day, you know, that can take weeks or even months, but I would expect a strong reaction and then see something similar that we saw here. Yeah, but bear in mind, this now is a wave 3, so we are actually in a more clear uptrend overall, and the wave 3 can start very, very strong. Yeah, and I don't want to miss it, which is why I'm dollar cost averaging in at the moment into VeChain and a lot of other cryptos, which is why I was so careful with buying throughout December. I held funds back, and yeah, there we are. So it's always useful to have some money at the side, even if that's why I like to dollar cost average, because it basically makes me keep money away and predefine buy orders. And yeah, that's just a quick update on VeChain, all going as planned at the moment. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.